Alright, so this is my second question of the day, and remember guys, this is the only time I'm going to do two questions of the day. Um, but yeah, here's my second one. This one is basically a one for all the Spider-Man fans, and as we all know, Pete's gone through a lot of rogues gallery, but none are more famous than the goblins. Next to the symbiotes, the goblins are the most famous. The Goblin villains are a major element in the Spider-Man universe. And there's been a lot of goblins. And this question is basically, who's your favorite goblin and in the Spider-Man Rogues Gallery? Who's your favorite out of all the goblins? Green Goblin? And then you might want to be a little more... you might want to be, like... because there's been a lot of people who've taken up Green Goblin. But namely, which one you like more? Norman Osborn or when Harry Osborn was Green Goblin? Hobgoblin. Either, you could say Roderick Kingsley or Jason Macendale or even the new Hobgoblin. There's been a lot of goblins. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other goblins, but I want to talk about my favorite goblin out of all of them. Mine was Demo Goblin. Now, if you don't know who Demo Goblin is, Demo Goblin's a kind of an obscure character in the Marvel universe, in the Marvel's Rogues Gallery. For those who don't know who Demo Goblin is a character who was a demon who bonded with Jason Macendale, the second Hobgoblin. And he basically turned Macendale into a demon, but later on him and Macendale were split apart. And this took on its own life called Demo Goblin. Now, Demo Goblin wielded a assortment of weapons. He wielded normal pumpkin bombs. He wielded black pumpkin bombs, which kind of like wrapped people up in their own despair and darkness inside them. He also flew on a glider made of pure hellfire. And look at this guy. He just looks like he's a complete evil. Like, he looked crazy. I mean, he had the tongue, the ragged cape. He was a big villain for Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, and Venom, as well as Morbius, the living vampire, during the 90s. One of his biggest shining moments was when he teamed up with Carnage and the rest of his Carnage crew, the Carnage family, to wreak havoc and hold basically New York hostage in a state of chaos. He's also best known, Demo Goblin was also known for being, thinking he was killing all the sinners in the world. Basically, if you're not a kid, you're considered a sinner at some point or another in Demo Goblin's eyes, which I find kind of interesting that a demon is trying to do, claiming that he's so insane that he's doing God's work. I think that's just there's a lot of irony in there, and it's kind of weird. Is just a demon doing God's work. That's probably one of the weirdest things you'll ever hear one of the weirdest things you'll ever hear in a Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery. But yeah, that's why I dug Demo Goblin for all those reasons, because he was so out there, such an odd character. He actually died like a hero. He actually died trying to save saving this woman and her child from this pillar in a church during his fight with Macendale. During the fight, a pillar was about to fall on this woman and her child, and Demo Goblin held up the pillar long enough for Spider-Man to swing in and save the kids. Then the pillar came down and killed him. But yeah, Demo. At least I know. I think he's still dead in the Spider-Man comics. I don't know. I believe he is. But all in all, Demo Goblin, cool character. He's my goblin. But I'm not counting out, I'm just saying, Demo Goblin's my favorite goblin. I wouldn't... the other goblins, of course, Norman Osborn, that green bastard. Roderick Kingsley, he's my hobgoblin. He's just so sadistic and such a bastard. It's awesome. I hated that he died at the hands of this new hobgoblin. I still don't really like the new hobgoblin, guys. I don't know if he's gonna grow on me or not. Maybe just over time. But right now, after, taking out Kingsley like a punk, and his reason of just becoming the Hobgoblin is, I just want to sleep with this girl. It's not much of a supervillain reason to me. Um, just becoming a supervillain just so you can sleep with a girl, and taking out one of the biggest Spider-Man villains, and probably one of Roderick Kingsley, and a dude who we haven't seen in the Marvel universe for a long time, and then he gets killed in in his second appearance back in the books. So yeah, maybe I don't know if this character will ever grow on me or not, but if you like it, for those who do like the new Hobgoblin, that's good. I have no grudge against you. If you like him, that's your thing. I'm not going to say, oh, he killed my Hobgoblin, screw all of you if you like the new Hobgoblin. I'm not going to say that. If you want to say you like the new Hobgoblin, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. But yeah, I think this is a good question because I know there's a lot of Spider-Man fans who have their goblins, and mine was Demo Goblin, and I really wish, I don't know if he's back yet, but I really want Demo Goblin to come back and whoop some ass. I really do. But yeah, you guys tell me who's your favorite goblin, and later.